Good evening, hello and welcome. You're with the news today, your primetime destination news. Newsmakers' talking points. Our big talking point tonight is a debate that's beginning to simmer. It's Tamil Nadu versus Delhi, a north-south debate with Stalin helming it. The Tamil Nadu BJP chief, Annamalai, and the DMK MP Kanimozhi on the war between Delhi and Chennai. What does it mean for the country and indeed for Tamil Nadu? Also, the Pune bus rape. The suspect still at large. Is this Pune's Nirbhaya moment? Is Pune, once the cultural capital of Maharashtra, now turning lawless? As always, we will bring you the news without the noise. But at the outset, I want to turn to some breaking news that's coming in. The deadline to surrender arms has ended in battle-torn Manipur, a divided state which has seen much violence over the last 18 months. The Arambal Thengal, the group that claims to represent the interests of the Meitei community, has surrendered 246 weapons on the last day. You can see that large cache of weapons there on your screen. The Meitei group has given up arms after talks with the governor, A.K. Phalla. The government is claiming various groups have now responded to the call to surrender arms. Since May of 2023, Manipur has seen violence that has resulted in more than 200 people dying, ethnic violence between Meiteis and Kukis. The group surrendered arms both in the valley and hill districts. The large cache of arms has left open questions. Where did these arms come from? Those are questions that are still to be answered, and therefore, even if there is any peace in Manipur for now, it is a fragile one until the situation comes completely under control. But those are the visuals that are just coming in of the arms that have been surrendered by the main Meitei group there in Imphal. Okay, let me turn from there to what's going to be our top talking point today. Tamil Nadu versus Delhi has been a long-running battle, especially over the language issue. Now, the issue is once again reaching a flashpoint. After first attacking the center over the national education policy and a three-language formula, which Tamil Nadu claims will result in the imposition of Hindi, the Stalin government of the DMK and the Narendra Modi government are once again at loggerheads over the upcoming delimitation exercise expected post-2026 that will decide how many MPs the new Lok Sabha will have. The Chief Minister M.K. Stalin claims that the Lok Sabha seats of the southern states will be reduced after delimitation, a charge denied by Union Home Minister Amit Shah. But either way, with Tamil Nadu going to the polls next year, the battle lines are drawn. Are we once again going to see a battle between the southern states and the dominant center? Take a look.
M.K. Stalin keeps the north-south pot boiling. In his latest salvo, Stalin has written a letter to DMK cadre warning them about Hindi imposition on Tamil Nadu. In the letter, Stalin says DMK will oppose Hindi imposition. He adds, Hindi is the mask, Sanskrit is the hidden face. Stalin claims more than 25 North Indian native languages have been destroyed by the invasion of hegemonic Hindi-Sanskrit languages. He says the century-old Dravidian movement had safeguarded Tamil and its culture. The Tamil Nadu government is opposing National Education Policy 2020 to stop imposition of Hindi and Sanskrit through the policy, he says. Just 2 days ago, Stalin had called for an all-party meeting in the state to discuss delimitation, which he claimed would reduce Tamil Nadu's representation in parliament. Union Home Minister Amit Shah had rejected the charge at an event in Tamil Nadu.
मोदी सरकार ने लोकसभा में स्पष्ट किया है कि डीलिमिटेशन के बाद प्रोरेटा के हिसाब से दक्षिण के एक भी राज्य का एक भी सीट कम नहीं होगा.
The Prime Minister Mr. Modi, when he opened the new parliament, he said it's going to increase. It was like 2 years back. And in 2023, I think Mr. Amit Shah, he also spoke that it will definitely affect the South Indian states. But now they are, since our leader, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, has raised up the issue, they are changing the stand. We want them to confirm it.
The latest standoff between the Stalin government and the union government started with the centre's decision to block 2,000 crore Samagra Shiksha funds to the state till it implements three-language formula under NEP 2020.
What is wrong if a student in Tamil Nadu will learn multilingual, will come to the multilingual aspect in his study? It can be Tamil, it can be English, it can be other Indian language. There is no imposition of any Hindi or any language on them. Some friends in Tamil Nadu are doing politics, but certainly Government of India is committed to implement NEP.
கையெழுத்து போட்டாதான் 2000 கோடி ரூபாய் கிடைக்கும். 10,000 கோடி ரூபாய் பணம் கிடைக்கும் சொன்னாலும் நாங்கள் கையெழுத்து போட மாட்டோம். அந்த பாவத்தை இந்த முத்துவேல் கருணாநிதி ஸ்டாலின் ஒருபோதும் செய்ய மாட்டான்.
In the past several weeks, the north-south divide has increased vastly in the state of Tamil Nadu, where DMK has raised the UGC issue, the governor issue, three-language policy, national education policy, and now delimitation, claiming that Tamil Nadu is being hurt in many ways. However, BJP retaliates only by saying that these are imaginary fears being provoked by DMK government. Divya, Pramod Madhav.
Okay, so why are the South states wary at the moment of delimitation in particular? Remember, the population-based delimitation is expected to come up after the next census. So post-2026, if the census takes place that year, this will, according to the fears that the DMK has, will cut South's share in Lok Sabha. They claim that the South share could drop, if you purely go by population at the moment, from 24% of Lok Sabha seats to about 19%. The less representation could mean that the South would lose influence at the national level. And the more representation from the Hindi heartland would lead, they fear, to the BJP's dominance. How realistic are these fears? Let's turn to the big questions. Is the Stalin government simply spoiling for a fight with the centre at the moment? Will delimitation actually widen the north-south divide, or is this an imaginary fear? Is the three-language formula going to lead to Hindi imposition? Is this pure politics ahead of the 2026 Tamil Nadu polls? Let's go straight to our two newsmakers today. Okay, let's get both sides of the story to that brewing battle now between Tamil Nadu and the centre that threatens to escalate in the weeks ahead. Joining me now is the state BJP president for Tamil Nadu, K. Annamalai, joins me. Appreciate your joining us, Annamalai. There are two critical issues that are causing this centre versus state tangle. The first is delimitation, which MK Stalin says will reduce the political powers of the southern states, including Tamil Nadu, and effectively give all the power to the Hindi heartland. Amit Shah has claimed no such thing is going to happen, but still Stalin and the DMK is saying they do not trust the Home Minister. Is there a plan through delimitation to reduce the powers of states like Tamil Nadu? They will have lesser seats in the Lok Sabha compared to the north.
Sir, Vanakkam, thank you so much for having me in your show. Now, our Honorable Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, Thiru M.K. Stalin Avargal, has become a master of creating imaginary issues. Now, when nobody has officially spoken about delimitation and when no committee is formed, when none of us knew the timeline, the date in which it is going to happen, but we all of us know the 1971 census, 1976, it stopped for 25 years, 2001, another freeze for 25 years, 2026, we have to talk about it. Now, when nobody talked about it, what is more concerning is the letter the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister wrote to all political parties of our state, including to BJP, including the letter he wrote to us. In the letter, if I'm quoting it to you, I'm not sure whether you had the opportunity to read that letter. In the letter, he mentions he has information in the delimitation, Tamil Nadu, which is supposed to get 22 seats, Tamil Nadu will get only 10. He has information from Delhi that southern states is not going to get enough number of seats, the northern states will become more powerful. The first question we have asked our Honorable Tamil Nadu Chief Minister is, who gave you this information? Is there a secret document that you are privy to? And please show us the information, please show us the document. When the Honorable Home Minister Amit Shah Avargal or the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi Avargal in 2023-2024 in Andhra Pradesh and Amit Shah ji in Parliament, again in Coimbatore yesterday, when they have categorically said delimitation, if and when it comes, it will be favorable to all, it will be equitable to all the states, be it north, be it south. He used to also use the word called pro rata.
No, he used the word pro rata. One minute.
We all will be in the same place.
No, Annamalai, he used the word, he didn't use the word equitable, he used the word pro rata. Now, many are wondering, what does pro rata mean? The states of North India are more populous. Will they therefore get a disproportionately more number of seats? Tamil Nadu could get the same number of seats it has today, but a disproportionate number of seats will go to the north. That is the fear being expressed. It's a fear.
Sir, it is only an apprehension. It is only an unfounded apprehension. When one country, one election, when the discussion started, everybody started so many things. When a committee was formed, the committee gave a report. The report came to the parliament, then it was made out to the public. And it was very clear, all the current state governments, everybody said, no, my term would be curtailed. Even Tamil Nadu Chief Minister said, our term would be curtailed. When the report came, it was very clear, it was fair to everybody. Not even a single political party can complain that it was one-sided. Likewise, when you use the word called pro rata, we will wait for Honorable Home Minister Amit Shah ji Avargal and Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji when the time comes. When the time comes, I as a state president or as a party karyakarta, I am not meaning it is above my background to go and give clarification, which I am not supposed to do also. It is for the government to clarify. When you use the word called pro rata, what is the formula? What is the approach that they are going to take? Where is Tamil Nadu stand? Out of 543, Tamil Nadu is 39 now. When the new numbers come, what will be Tamil Nadu's number? We use the call pro rata. I am sure the same ratio would be maintained even in that order. That is what I am understanding. That is what the pro rata word really means. If and when the time comes to explain,
you're making an important point.
Public got convinced. So why this unnecessary apprehension?
You're making an important point there.
That is our only question to Tamil Nadu Chief Minister. Did he mention that population will be basis? Nobody mentioned it. So why is he calling for all-party meeting on 4th of March? And then when Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Stalin mentions about, he has got information. We are only demanding who gave you information. Please tell us, somebody from Delhi told you, or you have a secret document. He has called 45 political parties. Every single political party registered in Tamil Nadu. For the very first time, he has called 45. For Kaveri issue, doesn't call 45. He has called all-party meeting. He will be calling 7. Parties represented in the assembly, he will call. Now, why is he creating unnecessary fear-mongering? That is the question to the Honorable Chief Minister.
You believe that pro rata means that it will be in an effective ratio compared to population of different parts of the country. The words used by MK Stalin is as follows, Annamalai. The delimitation issue is like a sword hanging over southern states. And he's not the only one. Today, KTR, the BRS leader in Telangana, has also expressed apprehensions. Other southern leaders have also expressed. It's not just Stalin. So they are saying this is a sword hanging over them. The BJP will bring it at the last moment before the 2029 elections.
People might have apprehensions. It is for the government to clarify. And government will 100% clarify when and what they want to do it. And the government's duty to clarify it, like one country, one nation election, they will 100% do it. Everybody will be convinced. And Amit Shah ji has gone one step further, even before the announcement is happening. He has gone one step further to use the word called pro rata to say that everybody would be in the same place where they are now, so that nobody is at an advantage or nobody has an disadvantage. Apprehension is fine. I don't have a problem with apprehension. I'm only talking about our Chief Minister writing a letter to us stating that he has got information. Tamil Nadu, which is supposed to get extra 22 seats, will get only 10. That is why I'm calling for this all-party meeting to protect the interest of Tamil Nadu. That is where we have a problem. You have an apprehension file, will clarify. But when you have specific information, we want to know who gave you that information. So it is only a storm in a teacup. All the political leaders, the regional party leaders, the dynastic party leaders, they don't have any other issues just to rack up this north-south delimitation, population, no population. They keep arguing. Once this is passed, one nation, one country election, the story was running for 8 months. Once that is over, okay, delimitation. This story will run for 8 months. So nobody talks about governance, nobody talks about corruption, nobody talks about development. so that you keep jumping from issue to issue when there is no basis for that, this kind of a discussion at the political level, a chief minister level. That is where we are trying to make our point. Wait, when he mentioned
okay, you're saying,
we will 100% clarify. Everybody will agree to it. When the time is right,
you're saying this is
what more can a home minister or a prime minister can do even before it has come up in the parliament. Still they are telling us, don't worry, we will take care. Still, why do they have to create this kind of fear mongering, sir?
Okay, you're calling it fear mongering. You're saying that the Tamil Nadu government is distracting public attention from the real issues of Tamil Nadu. Let's turn to the other big issue which is being raised, which is language. Here is MK Stalin saying that the national education policy's three-language formula is essentially designed to impose Hindi on the southern states, including Tamil Nadu. He says again, that is not just an apprehension this time, that is the basis of the three-language formula, that Hindi will be compulsorily taught. Your response to that?
Sir, even in this case, the reality is also very clear. There is no imposition of anything. People are learning languages. People are learning more languages. The new education policy, it has come out in 2020 and everybody knows it. There is a wide consultation that happened. Close to 2 lakh people have given suggestions. 2 lakh suggestions have come. Especially 6 states, including southern states, MPs, they had a meeting even before the report came with the Ministry of Higher Education. The higher education, school education ministers were called for a meeting. Post that, the report became public. Now, we have to understand from where they are raising this issue. When the Honorable Prime Minister says the medium of instruction, class 1 to 5, is in the mother tongue. Fantastic. First time Tamil students will get an opportunity to learn everything in Tamil till class 5. Medium of instruction. Even in Tamil Nadu, the medium of instruction is not Tamil, the mother tongue. 6 to 8, they will try their best to teach it in Tamil. Fantastic, sir. The second language, mostly in Tamil Nadu, without a doubt, we will have English. Again, no problem. The third language, till 2019, it was Hindi, which was compulsorily imposed. 1968 onwards, the same, different education models also had a three-language formula. When the document says, national education policy says, please learn a third language, optional, Indian language, anything you want, you pick. I really don't know why the Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, especially among all the people you have mentioned, only the Tamil Nadu CM is twisting it to say, no, Hindi is making a front door entry, Hindi is making a back door entry. I really don't understand. Where is Hindi making a front or a back door entry, sir? If you look at the 2011 census, 11.65% population of Tamil Nadu, close to 12%, they have non-Tamil as a mother tongue. Marathis, Kannadas, Telugu, everybody there. And even if you look at the private schools, we are giving data after data because we don't want to make an emotional subject into an intellectual one. In politics, you will always lose when somebody makes it more intellectual. Even the data is very clear. More people in Tamil Nadu are studying in private schools, 56 lakh. Lesser people in government schools, 52 lakhs. Among 56 lakhs, we have said 30 lakh people are already learning a third language in CBSE or in state board matriculation English medium. When the trend people want to learn more, what right a Tamil Nadu government or the CM has got to say, I will not allow your son or daughter to read a third language. When Chief Minister's own daughter runs a school, she teaches Hindi. I'm not even saying Hindi as a third language. When all the political leaders runs a school, actor Vijay runs a school called Vijay Vidyashram, CBSE, teaches Hindi. When all the 39 India Alliance MPs, their sons and daughters, grandchildren, none of them study in a two-language school, all three-language school. All the 159 India Alliance MLAs, their children, grandchildren, we have challenged them for the last 15 days. Show us one of your children when you are speaking who's studying in a two-language. None of us could come out in the open and say their children are studying in a two-language school. Everybody is in a three-language school. Then why this different phase only for the government school students? No, you will learn the second language because we are creating two classes of people in Tamil Nadu. People going to government schools, two language. Other children, three language. Already I'm seeing two classes of people in our state. This is what Tamil Nadu CM wants to do. Now suddenly he has changed that argument. Suddenly he has changed in the last 2 days. The new argument he has started. No, we don't have a problem with third language. But the problem is, moment you have a third language, Hindi will come through back door. People will not study Telugu. People will not study Kannada.
But that is true.
Language, people will pick up Hindi. That is where we have a problem. Why do you want to make it?
But Annamalai, the moment,
why it is true, sir?
To a large extent, it is true that if it is three language, it's almost certain the third language will be Hindi. Hindi, like English today, is, according to many, a linked language. Now, I am with you in the belief that children should study as many languages as possible. But will a student in Bihar or Uttar Pradesh ever study Tamil? He won't. He or she won't. So, should the same rules apply across the country?
Sir, it is an arguable point. Fair enough, sir. That is why we say when the implementation is 2030, the state government, everybody have to make an effort. When I say, that is why they brought this cluster-based approach in the new national education policy to say, even the third language will not be a common language across the state. For example, in Tamil Nadu, Coimbatore region, they can take Malayalam as third language. Chennai can take Telugu. Somebody can take Kannada. Each of the clusters can pick up. Instead of not even doing it, not even enabling it, not even creating an environment, a chief minister sitting in Chennai or Hyderabad or Thiruvananthapuram, simply to say, no. Moment opening the door, Hindi will come. You make an effort in Tamil Nadu, you make an effort to say, let the chief minister make an effort to show Tamil Nadu that I can make sure in the next 5 years, Malayalam teachers are available, enough Malayalam facilities are available. 100% people are doing it, sir.
Can I ask you, therefore, in conclusion, you said that delimitation is a distraction. You believe it's fear-mongering to take away from real issues. You seem to believe that, again, the three-language formula is being misread and misinterpreted. With elections in Tamil Nadu next year, do you believe, therefore, that these will become emotive issues ahead of the next election? Is the next election going to be fought on the issue of Tamil sub-nationalism in a way versus Delhi, Tamil Nadu versus Delhi?
Sir, in a way, we'll be happy if the next election is based on emotional lines also. We don't have a problem with it because 1965 is different from 2025. That point of time, no social media, nobody had a data. People have to just believe in party-run newspapers, propaganda. Now everybody knows, children study in a three language. So this centralized pushing of narrative from Chennai is not going to happen. If Tamil Nadu political parties want to make it an emotional issue, fair enough, sir. Let it be an emotional issue. In the battlefield, we will see where people want to move. Of course, I always believe elections have to be more on the developmental side, agenda, vision, everything. That will also happen. Since the chief minister knows he is on the back foot, that is why he is creating issue after issue. From language, he has moved to delimitation conveniently. After clarification, then they want more clarification. I'm sure next week they'll move to mining, environmental issues. They will say governor is bad. They will say South has paid more tax and we are getting little. So I'm sure next we will have a conversation, sir, maybe after a few months. The issue would be some other emotional subject, not this. Because they are masters in doing it, but we will solve one problem after the other. We'll keep moving ahead, sir.
Okay. K. Annamalai, for speaking so plainly and clearly, I appreciate you joining me. Thank you. Okay, we've heard from the BJP on the brewing battle between Tamil Nadu and centre. Let's now get a DMK perspective. I'm joined by the senior MP of the DMK. Kanimozhi joins me. Appreciate your joining us, ma'am. I had K. Annamalai just a short while ago, and he says all of this is fear-mongering by Chief Minister Stalin. One day raising three-language policy, Hindi will be imposed from the back door. Next day saying delimitation will result in a loss of seats for Tamil Nadu. All of this, he says, is fear-mongering, distracting from the real issues ahead of elections next year.
Actually, we have to look at what is the root cause of all this. It is not the DMK which started this three-language policy, because this union government, which had to give the Tamil Nadu government funds under the SSA scheme, refused to give so, saying that we have to sign the NEP. And in the NEP, a three-language policy is mandatory. And Tamil Nadu has got an exemption for three-language policy because we would like to continue with the two-language policy. So, and they've been withholding the funds which has to be released, I think around 5,000 crores, which has to come to the students of Tamil Nadu.
No, but what is your worry? What is your worry, Kanimozhi, about the three-language formula? Because when I speak to Annamalai, I speak to others, they say, look, many schools are already teaching Hindi even in Tamil Nadu. And what is the fear? Are you, what is the apprehension? Why not if the students of Tamil Nadu also learn Hindi? It only is a bridge builder.
What is the need for anybody to learn Hindi? What do we get? What do we gain by learning Hindi? How does
They're already learning it.
Not many. No, I never learned Hindi. My children, my son who went to school did not learn Hindi. I don't think that every student who goes to a school in Tamil Nadu
Many
learns.
private schools are learning Hindi. It's a useful linked language. Like English, Hindi is a useful linked language.
When English is there, it can link us to the nation and it can link us to the entire world. So what do I gain by learning another language which is not my mother tongue? At least...
But the fact is, according to the BJP, the three language doesn't mean only Hindi. You can learn Telugu, you can learn Malayalam. It isn't only Hindi. You can learn Tamil, English, and any other language. Are you trying to raise the language bogey again to make this a war between Delhi and Chennai?
Rajdeep, if you let me finish, then I can explain to you. Because under the Official Languages Act, which was passed in Parliament, Tamil Nadu was exempted clearly. After nearly a huge, I could call it a revolution, or I could call it, we lost lives. There were huge agitations in Tamil Nadu. After that only, there was a promise that three-language policy or Hindi will not be imposed in Tamil Nadu. And when in 76, when the rules were formulated, it was formulated that the North Indian states, and specifically the Hindi-speaking states, will learn one South Indian language out in the three-language policy. Can you show me any state which learns any one South Indian language? None. And even in KV schools, Kendriya Vidyalaya schools in Tamil Nadu, only Hindi and Sanskrit, English, Hindi and Sanskrit are taught. So why should I trust somebody who says, in Tamil Nadu, they are not going to teach, we have to request 20 students or 10 students have to get together and give them a request, only then they will teach. And that too, it doesn't happen that easily in Tamil Nadu, in Kendriya Vidyalaya schools. So why would any student or anybody in Tamil Nadu trust a government which says that they will not impose...
But why not, ma'am, leave the choice to students and schools? Let them decide. No, ma'am, let the parents, students and schools decide. No, Kanimozhi, why can't the parents, schools and students decide? Why don't you leave it to them to decide? If they want to teach Hindi, they should be allowed to. If they don't want to, you don't have to go to that school.
We have no issues. Government schools don't teach. We have a two-language, and there are many private schools also which have a two-language policy. It is the CBSE schools which have a three-language policy. That is all. Nobody is stopping anybody from learning Hindi. If a child or a parents opt to learn Hindi or whichever language they want to learn, they can go ahead and learn. But you don't try to impose a three-language, because I don't think it is empowering the student or it is helping the student, because students already have so many subjects, and now as technology and so many things evolve, there's so much burden on a student when they go to school. We are not addressing so many issues. Why are you making it so difficult for a student and so complicated, and insisting that every student, not every student is, linguistically, talented or are they interested? So why should you use a new language on somebody who's not interested?
What if I told you, Kanimozhi, whether it is delimitation, which I'll come to now, and language, all of this is intended to spread fear among the Tamilian people that Delhi is going to take over. You're building this up to next year as Delhi versus Chennai. For example, on delimitation. So far, there is nothing in writing about the formula that's going to be used after 2026 to decide on number of Lok Sabha seats. It's only an apprehension. On the basis of apprehension, can you formulate your stand? Are you engaging, I come back to it, in fear-mongering?
No, we are not interested in fear-mongering, because we are not insisting on NEP. We are not saying we will withhold. Who is blackmailing the Tamil Nadu government, saying if you don't accept the NEP and the three-language policy, we will not release funds? It is Delhi which is blackmailing us. It is the union government. What right? It is still in the concurrent list. Education is in the concurrent list. What right does the union government have to say that if you do not accept whatever we tell you to, we withhold funds? So that is So you must understand where the fear comes from. The fear is not something we are trying to imagine. It is there. So we have to fight it.
The fear of delimitation, where is the fear of delimitation? Delimitation at the moment does not have an established formula. We don't know. Yesterday the Home Minister has said, don't worry, all seats will be distributed on pro rata basis. Does that satisfy you or not?
There is going to be delimitation. It was very clear when the Women's Reservation Bill was passed in Parliament. It is one of the basic requests for when the bill comes to reality. After only the delimitation has been done on the basis of census. So when even then the DMK has raised concerns. I spoke on behalf of the DMK and have raised our concerns, regarding delimitation even then. So it is not something we are talking about today, and it is not only the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister who's talking about it. I think the Kerala Chief Minister, the Telangana Chief Minister have all raised concerns about the delimitation. We want a clarity. We can't, after everything is, we cannot raise questions. Today, which
brings me to the key point. Is there a trust deficit? Is the real issue at the moment a gaping trust deficit between Delhi and Chennai, particularly because you're an opposition party and many of the southern states are not ruled by the BJP? That's the core problem, a trust deficit. You don't trust the Modi-Shah government.
We are worried. So I cannot deny the fact that we have to protect our rights. We have to protect the number of representatives who go from any of the southern states. I think it is enough.
Are you doing it only to stir up Tamil sub-nationalism before election next year? That this is the issue. You don't want, according to the BJP, you want to run away from the real issues of governance and alleged corruption and focus on these emotive issues to create a sense of Tamil sub-nationalism.
Tell me how many seats the BJP won in the national elections in Tamil Nadu? So why will we be worried about the BJP? BJP is not the opposition party in Tamil Nadu. It is
they could tie up with the AIDMK.
They did tie up with the AIDMK. And how many seats did the AIDMK or the BJP win in Tamil Nadu? So the BJP is of no consequence in Tamil Nadu today. So why would
are these campaigns about politics or about real issues in conclusion? Are you all raising real legitimate issues, concerns, or are you just playing pure politics?
The Tamil language issue and the NEP, the three-language policy, it is just not the Tamil Nadu government or the DMK which is opposing it. All parties across in Tamil Nadu, the opposition parties except the BJP, everybody opposes it. So it is not something only the DMK has been doing. I think the AIADMK also opposes three-language policy. I think many of the political parties here do not accept that. And the same concerns have been raised by other political parties also. So it is not something for elections because the BJP is of no consequence when it comes to elections in Tamil Nadu. We should actually be, so I think why would the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu even bother to bring them into limelight or to bring them into the stage?
Can I ask you one last question? Would you want your children or grandchildren to study in Hindi at all? Are you saying that you simply don't want them to learn the language at all? No one from your family?
My child did not learn Hindi, and I don't see that I will not. I mean, I think it is the parents' right to decide what their children have to learn, but I don't see any need or necessity for learning a language and making the burden much more than what it is already for school-going children. If a child decides at some point that they need to learn a language, I think they can learn it at any point in life.
Okay. I'm going to leave it there, Kanimozhi. You've given us the case that the Tamil Nadu government is presenting both on the NEP as well as delimitation. Appreciate you joining me on the show. Thank you so much. That issue, trust me, will continue to simmer. It simmered right from the 50s, 60s, it's been reignited. Let's turn to another issue that's simmering, and it's coming from Pune, which is in the news for all the wrong reasons yet again. That's right, Maharashtra's cultural capital at one time. Now, as you can see on one side of the screen, Pune's Swargate bus depot, where a woman was raped inside an MSRTC bus. The accused in the case still absconding. On the other side, images from the city's Bharatiya Vidyapeeth area, where a bar owner was brutally attacked. He was later chased by the goons, and then they tried to set him ablaze. Lawless Pune is our focus. First, take a look at the story that's being suggested could well be Pune's Nirbhaya moment. A woman raped inside a bus.
Anger rises over the alleged rape of a 26-year-old woman inside a bus at the Swargate bus depot in Pune on Tuesday. 2 days after the crime, the suspect Datta Gade is still at large.
कि वो स्पॉट है ना एविडेंस का मतलब क्राइम का स्पॉट है बस ही इसीलिए उसको फॉरेंसिक इन्वेस्टिगेशन के लिए गए रहे 1 लाख का कैश अवार्ड भी डिक्लेयर किया है जो भी इसको पकड़ के देगा उसके लिए
The victim was waiting for a bus early morning when the suspect misled her and took her inside a stationary bus at the depot where he allegedly raped her.
Accused falsely informed her that the bus has stopped somewhere else. Girl was preparing to go to the Satara. She wasn't getting the bus at early morning, and then accused approached her. He talked to her, and then both entered in the same bus from this route, and then he physically abused her.
The crime that took place at Pune's busiest bus depot sparked massive outrage. Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray workers vandalized offices at the location. The opposition claims old buses gathered dust at the depot and have become a den for crimes.
स्वारगेट म्हणजे पुणे शहराचं मुख्य म्हणजे हार्ट आहे आणि ह्या जर हार्ट मध्ये जर अशा प्रकारे काम होत असेल तर त्या सुरक्षा कर्मचाऱ्यांना बसायचा काय अधिकार आहे तर आरोपी बलात्कार करत असताना हे काय बागेची भूमिका घेत होते का या सगळ्यांवरती 376 ग नुसार कारवाई झाल्या पाहिजे
जो दुष्कर्म है मैं उसे जो दिल्ली में निर्भया कांड हुआ था बस में इसी प्रकार का ये निर्भया कांड पुणे के स्वारगेट में हुआ है और सरकार आज भी चुप बैठी है अगर ये किसी और की सरकार होती चाहे महाविकास आघाड़ी हो चाहे शिवसेना हो चाहे कांग्रेस हो तो ये बीजेपी के लोग रास्ते पे आकर तमाशा करते.
Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde pledged that the accused will be brought to justice.
हमारे मुख्यमंत्री जी उसके ऊपर लगातार ध्यान दे रहे हैं और उन्होंने भी आदेश पुलिस आयुक्त को दिया है. पालक मंत्री अजीत दादा भी इसका फॉलोअप ले रहे हैं और इसमें इसको जल्द से जल्द पकड़ा जाएगा. उसके ऊपर कड़ी कार्रवाई की जाएगी. उसको फांसी की सजा मिलनी चाहिए. ऐसे गुनाहगारों को ऐसी भूमिका सरकार की है.
Under fire for the crime that took place just 100 meters from the police station, the Devendra Fadnavis government has announced that all 14,000 state transport corporation buses will be equipped not just with CCTV cameras but also with the GPS. The government says all old buses will be sent to scrapyards by the 15th of April. With Onkar Wable, Bureau Report, India Today.
So what has gone wrong in Pune? Why is a city which was once the cultural capital now appearing more and more lawless? Vinita Deshmukh joins me. She's a journalist and activist from Pune. Miran Chadda Borwankar is former police commissioner in Pune. Appreciate both of you joining us. I want to come to you, Vinita, first to give us the anger that the Pune citizens are facing. I've been receiving a lot of WhatsApps from Punekars who are saying this is unacceptable. Do you believe this is Pune's Nirbhaya moment in a way where the city is waking up to the lawlessness finally?
See, it is Pune's Nirbhaya moments are there in the past several times over. So this is not the first time. Pune has a huge IT hub wherein young IT software women engineers are working all over the neighborhoods of Pune which have come up since the last 3 or 4 decades. And every other day there's a crime, whether it's involving a Uber driver, whether a male colleague, whether a stranger, and this just goes on. Crime has become normal. So I will tell you why this crime has become normal is because it goes back to the VIP. It's like this country is only meant for the VIPs. Now, can you imagine a scenario where Devendra Fadnavis or Mr. Ajit Pawar doesn't have security, vigilance, CCTV cameras and AIs and whatnot? They have it 24 hours, 365 days a year. But when it comes to a common man, and in this case, a common man's public transport, and that too in the ST bus depot, which is not only in the heart of the city, it is a lifeline of the ST transport of the entire Maharashtra, from where the buses go to the rural areas and come back. It is 2 minutes from the Swargate police station. It has got, the ST has provided for 25 to 30 or 50 security guards. And then now, when this horrible rape has happened, the minister is saying so excitedly that how he's going to improve it with CCTV and AI and whatnot, and he's going to have an IFS officer look after it. Yeah.
Let me just bring in Miran Borvankar on that, because, Miran Borvankar, there is something in what Vinita Deshmukh says. There is a belief that as cities like Pune explode, and there are many other Punes happening across this country. As Pune becomes this big metro, it's becoming uncontrollable. The police force, the size of it is just not able to control the large number of in-migration. This has happened in the heart of the city at a bus depot. So clearly there was not adequate policing, and if there was, people don't seem to fear the police, the bus depots, the police station is close to the bus depot, and yet it happened.
So you are right that there is not adequate police. We have already discussed it that we fall much below the international recommended ratio of 220 per lakh of population. We have only about 160 police officers per lakh of population. And that too, like Vinita has said, goes more for the VIP protection, VIP security than for the common man. So both these points are very relevant. Less police available on the roads for patrolling. Whatever is there is being captured by the VIPs. But more than that, the municipal corporations must go in for good lighting. I am a resident of Pune. This Swargate bus stop is really a very, very busy area, but still there are some corners which are very poorly lighted, where these damaged or buses caught in accident are kept. And that gave an opportunity to the accused. And mind you, my very firm belief is this is not the first case he has done. I feel he has been doing it, and generally women and girls would suffer. In this particular case, I am told the girl was on her way to Satara when she talked to a friend who encouraged her to go to police. So good lighting, short stay homes for girls, safe travel, and emergency numbers for women in distress. Those also require our attention.
No, I just want to press you though on that. All of what you say surely is known by the powers that be. It's not as if this is rocket science. So why is it that it's not, good lighting has been stressed upon for years across several parts. There are far too many dark spots across our metros. None of this is not known. Why don't they put money there? They talk about Ladki Bahin, about putting in money for women, and they cannot put in proper lighting in our cities.
I feel whenever an incident like this occurs, we start blaming the police. We are not holding panchayats, municipal council and municipal corporations responsible for providing good lighting. They are escaping our notice. But let me tell you that political leaders are aware of their responsibilities. But when it comes to budget, somehow other issues take prominence, and therefore there is not adequate budget for what you would call measures for the safety of women, like lighting, like creating short homestays, like safe travel arrangements. There should be special buses for women who are working for the third shift. at the night shift. We don't have those either.
You know, but Pune is a city where a lot of women are working late at night. It's an IT hub now. It's a students' hub. Vinita Deshmukh, you know, cities, of course, transform. What doesn't seem to change is the way they are governed. There are people who are coming to Pune from different parts of the country, but the way Pune is governed doesn't change. And the monies of the municipal corporation, there's a huge question mark over where those monies are going. Do you see a citizens' movement coming up in cities like Pune? Will these incidents spark off citizens to be aggressive in demanding accountability, or once after a few days people forget?
You see, Rajdeep, Pune is a citizen alert city. The alert citizenry in Pune is a model for all other cities since the last 40 years. But today, the municipal commissioner, police commissioner have become so brazen that they are in nexus with the netas, the builders and contractors, and it is contract Raj. So Pune, you will only see construction after construction violating even floodlines. The density of the concrete structures have increased. And why blame people who are coming from outside? If there is place to stay, there is a job employment, they will surely come. But does that mean that these people are going to be helpless, that they cannot have roads without potholes, they cannot have street lights? Oh, tomorrow you should see, if you are talking about security, Mr. Amit Shah came in 4 days back. There is a swarm of like 100, 200 policemen in that Balewadi Sports Complex. And, you know, for us citizens, we get traffic jammed 3-4 times a day in practically every arterial road, but nobody looks after us. You know, water is polluted. Rajdeep, there is no governance in Pune because of the contractor, builder, neta, municipal commissioner and police commissioner Raj. They are interested in their own personal greed and destroying the city beyond repair.
I think that's true what you said about this contractor nexus with government officers and with municipal officers. It's a case across the country. And that is why, you know, we talk about smart cities. You can't build smart cities without first focusing on quality urban governance. And that clearly is missing. Pune, in a sense, is symbolic of what's gone wrong in so many of our metros. I appreciate my guests joining us and sort of expressing their anger, because maybe that's the only way we can have our voices heard. Let's turn to tonight's Get Real India story, and it comes from Uttarakhand. All the attention in CAG reports in recent weeks has been on Delhi. But now a CAG audit in Uttarakhand has revealed that funds that were meant for forest protection and conservation were used instead on luxury amenities like iPhones, laptops, and tiger safari projects for our VVIP netas. Our next report tells you more.
A report by the Comptroller and Auditor General has revealed financial irregularities by the Uttarakhand government. The 1,500-page report presented during the budget session exposed misuse of funds meant for afforestation projects. It says that between 2019 and 2022, 13.86 crore from the Compensatory Afforestation Fund Management and Planning Authority was diverted to meet unauthorized expenses. According to the CAG, the misused funds were spent on tiger safari projects, legal fees, personal travel. The reports say the funds were also spent on official purchases, including iPhones, laptops, refrigerators and other supplies.
जिन 4 डिविजन्स में करीबन है ये मामले, तो चारों डिविजन्स के डीएफओ को इस समय नोटिस भेज दिए गए और इसमें 2-2.5 करोड़ का पाखरों से भी रिलेटेड है, जिसमें कि आप जानते हैं सुप्रीम कोर्ट में भी केस चल रहा है और सीबीआई जांच भी चल रही है। तो ये कुल मिलाकर के कोई ये जिस तरह हाईलाइट किया जा रहा है ऐसा नहीं है इतना, लेकिन जो चीजें अनुमति नहीं थी उन पर पैसा खर्च करना अगर ये परीक्षण करने के बाद मिलता है तो निश्चित रूप से कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
सरकार पूरी तरह से गंभीर है और रिपोर्ट जब आ जाएगी जांच की तब इसमें स्पष्टता होगी। और आज भी हमारा कहना है कि किसी भी स्थिति में कहीं भी इस प्रकार की अनियमितता या भ्रष्टाचार को ये सरकार स्वीकार नहीं करेगी।
Former CM Harish Rawat called the fund misuse a serious violation.
जिन मामलों में, जिन दिशाओं में, जिन मुद्दों पर कैंपा का पैसा खर्च होना चाहिए था, विशेष तौर पर वनीकरण, जल संग्रहण और फॉरेस्ट फायर आदि रोकने, वनों की समृद्धि के लिए, उन क्षेत्रों में खर्च न करके आपने सुविधाओं के क्षेत्र में खर्च कर दिया है पैसा.
While the CAG report has highlighted irregularities, any further action will have to be decided by the Pushkar Dhami government.
The finance minister of Uttarakhand, while speaking to India Today, says that we are seriously looking into the matter, and the departmental minister, that is the forest minister, has already ordered a probe. So there is nothing much to say, but we are waiting for the report to come out, and then we will take the further action. This is Ankit Sharma for India Today, Dehradun.
The CAG flags audit misuse. The big question, of course, is what is the follow-up? In how many cases then do you actually see corrective action being taken? That's the big question. Okay, let's turn from there to our fact check today, the India Today fact check. Many social media users shared a photo of Afghani fans on stands holding a banner featuring the national flags of India and Afghanistan during the Champions Trophy. Now our fact check has found that the image is not from Lahore, Pakistan, but from Mumbai and dates back to the World Cup that was played in India in November 2023. So those images are not from Pakistan. Okay, let me turn to our good news today story and end with that. In a move towards improving hygiene and dignity for women, India's first ever mobile bathroom for women has been inaugurated in Mumbai's Kandivli area. The facility has been created by converting a bus into a luxury moving bathroom. Here's our good news story of the day, and let's hope we can bring you many more such good news. For now, stay well, stay safe. Good night, Shubhratri, Jai Hind, Namaskar.
Bathroom on Wheels, an initiative to help women living in the slums of Mumbai. The first such specially designed bus has started in Kandivali. The service is free of cost.
निशुल्क का इसलिए है क्योंकि आपने देखा है कि स्नान एक है ना बहुत बेसिक चीज है, मतलब उसके लिए पैसा लेना एक्चुअली जरूरी नहीं लग रहा है.
The bathrooms come equipped with showers, dryers and geyser. To save water, the supply is regulated.
बढ़िया सुंदर स्नान गृह अपने हमारे घर में भी इतना नहीं, हम लोग तो झोपड़पट्टी में रहते हैं.
पण मी एक दोन वेळा नहाके गई, मला अच्छा वाटलं, फ्रेश वाटलं.
मैं इधर खड़े है तो उसको डर जरा भी नहीं लगते, मैं इधर बैठी रहती. डरने का सवाल ही नहीं, बटन चालू करते कैसा करने का कैसा बताने का वो बताते, मैं इधर खड़ी रहती, वो आराम से नहा के अच्छा फ्रेश होके आते वहाँ.
The project, conceived by State Minister Mangal Prabhat Lodha, is being implemented by the District Planning Committee and the BMC. The municipal body plans to expand the service to other areas of Mumbai soon. With Dharmendra Dubey, Bureau Report, India Today.